Good morning. This is a special meeting of the Board of Education. We just came out of executive session, and we're going to start our public meeting now. And as always, I'd like everyone to stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. So we don't have any public comments today, but there is no public here, so we should be in good shape. We're going to go right to the business of the board. The first item on the list is adopt a policy. Resolve to adopt an amended policy, 1500 public use of facilities. Do I have a motion? Michelle, second. Daj, discussion? All in favor? So, nays. I don't have to do that every time, do I, Lauren? Excuse me, because Julio never did.
Well, we do it before.
Yeah, okay. Nays, abstentions, okay, so be it. Thank you. This will get smoother, I promise. Number two, accept a donation. Whereas the Tuckahoe Union Free School District has been informed of a donation to be made to the Tuckahoe Middle School Field Day, and whereas the district would like to accept such a donation, is hereby resolved, the district shall accept the donation from the Generoso Pope Foundation in the amount of $5,000. Do I have a motion? Michelle, second. Danielle, discussion? Just want to thank the Generoso Pope Foundation for supporting the middle school kids. It was a great event, and I know the kids had a lot of fun, so thank you.
I just wanted to add that I actually motioned to table it. I'm glad to see that the letter is there, and it was dated from early June. And I just wanted to clear it up. The reason why the procedure was put in place for letters to be there for when there's donations, and the letter is addressed to the superintendent. It gives the superintendent an opportunity to review the donation, make sure it meets with our policy, and then makes the recommendation to the board. A couple of years ago, the board set that procedure for criticisms that the board had that there was not something in place, and that donations were coming after the fact, and this was just something that we had done to just put more policy and procedures in place so that the superintendent had the time to review and to make the recommendation to the board, who is the powering body who has the authority to accept. So that was the reason for tabling it.
Okay, great. Anyone else with comments? Great. All in favor? Thanks. Number three, rescind an appointment. Resolve to rescind the June 13, 2016 appointment of the following individual at a rate of $60 per hour per the TTA contract for this period beginning July 1st, 2016 and ending August 19, 2016 for the ESY program, Larissa Torres Speech. Do I have a motion? Dodge, second. Robert, discussion? All in favor? Item number four, approved a consultant agreement. Resolved to approve a consultant agreement with Larissa Torres at the rate of $60 per hour for the period beginning July 1st, 2016 through August 19, 2016 for speech services for the ESY program. Do I have a motion? Danielle, second. Rob, discussion? All in favor? Thank you. Okay, so we're going to move to some personnel appointments. So the first is to appoint advisors. Resolve to appoint the advisors below for the 2016-17 year at the stipends as per the TTA salary schedule. Middle School Art Club Advisor, Danielle Cacase, $1,376. Middle School GO Treasurer, Jennifer Capocci, $3,301. The Junior National Honor Society Co-Advisor, Debbie DeFrancesco, $688. The Junior National Honor Society Co-Advisor, Laura Nicolotis, oh gosh, I'm butchering this one, Nicolotius, $688. Forgive me, Lauren. The SPRY, the Spry of Tuckahoe Co-Advisor, Stephanie Terselli, $688. The Spry of Tuckahoe Co-Advisor, Michaela Vario, $688. Tigers Helping Cubs Co-Advisor Kate Rogan, $688. And Tigers Helping Cubs Co-Advisor Stephanie Terselli, $688. I have a motion. Michelle, second. Rob, discussion? Thanks again for all our staff for stepping up for these important things for our kids. I do appreciate it. All in favor? Terrific, thank you. Number two, appoint a .4 FTE math teacher. Resolved on the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to appoint Valerie Froelich, a .4 FTE teacher of math commencing September 1st, 2016 and ending June 30th, 2017 on a Step 5-MA prorated of the TTA schedule salary. Mrs. Frolick holds permanent certification in math 7 through 12. Do I have a motion? Danielle, second. Rob, discussion? All in favor? Thank you. Number 3, appoint a special education teacher. Resolved on the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to appoint Jenna Mazzillo to a 3-year probationary appointment as a teacher of special education in the special education tenure area, commencing September 1st, 2016 and ending August 31st, 2019, contingent upon achievement of effective or highly effective APPR ratings necessary to receive tenure throughout the probationary period, consistent with the requirements of the Education Law Sections 3012, 3012-C and/or 3012-D on a Step 4 MA of the TTA salary schedule. Ms. Mazzillo holds initial certification in students with disabilities B through 2. Do I have a motion? Rob, second. Dodge, discussion? All in favor? Thank you. Number 4, accept the resignation. Resolved to accept the resignation of Lisa D. Simone as a teacher aide effective June 30th, 2016. Do I have a motion? Michelle, second. Danielle, discussion? All in favor? Okay. Number 5, appoint a teaching assistant. Resolved on recommendation of the superintendent of schools to appoint Lisa D. Simone to teacher assistant appointment effective September 1st, 2016 through August 31st, 2020 as a teacher assistant in the William E. Cottle Autistic Program on Step 3 of the CSEA salary schedule. Do I have a motion? Michelle, second. Dodge, discussion? All in favor? Thanks. Appoint a teaching assistant. Resolved on the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to appoint Carol Donnelly as a teacher assistant appointment effective September 1st, 2016 through August 31st, 2020 at the teacher assistant at the William E. Cottle Autistic Program on Step A of the CSEA salary schedule. Do I have a motion? Dodge, second. Rob, discussion? All in favor? Thanks. Number 7, appoint a Spanish teacher. Resolved on the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to appoint Alexandria Luabi to a 4-year probationary appointment. I'm sorry, Alexandra. To a 4-year probationary appointment as a teacher of Spanish in the LOTE tenure area commencing September 1st, 2016 and ending August 31st, 2020, contingent upon achievement of effective or highly effective APPR ratings necessary to receive tenure throughout the probationary period, consistent with the requirements of Education Law Sections 3012, 3012-C and/or 3012-D on a Step 2 MA of the TTA salary schedule. Mrs. Laub holds initial certification in Spanish 7 through 12, ESOL, and Health. Do I have a motion? Dodge, second. Rob, discussion? All in favor? Fantastic. Number 8, appoint an elementary teacher. Oh, no, we pulled number 9. Forgive me.
No, you're okay, I took it out, unless you're.
Hang on. Okay, I'm on 9 now, right?
Yeah, there's no.
I think 8 was still on my screen, that's why. Okay, we're fine. Resolved on recommendation of the superintendent of schools to appoint Cynthia Gorassi to a 4-year probationary period appointment as a teacher of elementary in the elementary tenure area commencing September 1st, 2016 and ending August 31st, 2020, contingent upon achievement of effective or highly effective APPR ratings necessary to receive tenure throughout the probationary period, consistent with the requirements of Educational Law Sections 3012, 3012-C and/or 3012-D on a Step 6 MA of the TTA salary schedule. Ms. Garassi holds permanent certification in the pre-K through grade 6 and professional certification in student with disabilities 1st through 6th grade. Do I have a motion? Rob, second. Dodge. Discussion? All in favor? Thanks. Number 10, appoint a interim principal. Resolved that the Board of Education hereby accepts the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to appoint Carrie Arman as the interim principal for the Tuckahoe Middle School beginning August 1st, 2016 and ending June 30th, 2017, or until the commencement of employment of a new middle school principal, whichever occurs sooner, at a per diem rate of $750 per day for a total of 200 days. The board president is hereby authorized to execute an agreement with Ms. Ammon, settling the terms and the conditions of the employment pursuant to the employment parameters set by the Board of Education. Do I have a motion? Danielle, second. Rob, discussion? So I'll just say that we did talk about this at the last public meeting, for those of you who may be watching on TV. The interim principal, we're lucky to get Carrie over to our school district. She has a stellar career in Mamaroneck, where she comes highly regarded. We're in a position right now where we have to go the middle school interim route. It's not the ideal. We'd love to get a full-time candidate, but what this does is it puts a very capable person to have control of the middle school, and gives us plenty of time now to go out there and find somebody who's a permanent replacement. Hopefully will be here for many years to come. So I ask all the middle school parents to just be patient with us and welcome Mrs. Ammon with arms wide open as she's coming here to do the best thing she can for our kids. So if she happens to be watching online, welcome, and we're happy to have you here. Anybody else?
Steve, if I could just add, Ms. Amon has extensive background, as you know, in ENL, working with students who have English as a new language for their program, special education, and also she's a literacy expert. Prior to being an administrator, she was a literacy coach for the Mamaroneck School District. As you said, she does come highly recommended, and I do believe she will not just be warming a seat. I think she will be making contributions to our middle school, and this will enable us to go out early next year. We intend to be out there in January on a rigorous search for the permanent middle school principal. So I do believe it is a good decision at this time.
Great. Anyone else? Fantastic. All in favor? Thank you. Welcome. Appoint a pre-K teacher. Resolved on recommendation of the superintendent of schools to appoint Diane Pufal to a temporary appointment as a preschool teacher effective September 1st, 2016 through June 30th, 2017 at an annualized salary of $30,000. Diana holds a pre-K through 6 and students with disability permanent certifications. Do I have a motion? Michelle, second. Danielle, discussion? All in favor? Okay, thank you. Approve an hourly rate. Resolved on recommendation of the superintendent of schools to appoint Donna Roselle as a clerical worker in the special education department on an as-needed basis from July 1st, 2016 through August 31st, 2016 at a rate of $46.80 per hour, not to exceed $3,000. Do I have a motion? Dodge, second. Rob, discussion? All in favor? Okay, thank you. And last item is to adjourn the meeting. Do I have a motion? Michelle, second. Danielle, discussion? Danielle, by the way, welcome. This is your first meeting. Before I completely adjourn, we kind of just ran right through that.
And if we could also say, I think this is Dr. Wilson's last meeting.
That's right.
So thank you, Dr. Wilson, for a wonderful year and all you've done for us.
Yeah, Dr. Wilson, it's been a pleasure to have you here, and you'll always be part of the Tuckahoe community, that's for sure. So, okay, anybody else? All in favor? Okay, the meeting's adjourned. Thanks, everyone.